Morning. We're late. Let's do this. Thursday. Whoa. That was the wrong button. Either way, let's rush through. Something wrong here too. Nice. Anyway, prior profile. See where we at regarding to this. Currently trading at, damn, we traded hella lower. Opening with a gap to the downside. Interesting. Opening price is gonna be a key level here to watch. All right, setting up a few things before we go. Right, so opening price is going to be key. Yesterday's close, the gap. So we closed yesterday 387. For a potential gap close. Currently looking really heavy here though. Morning. Buys to be seen upon open, like right here, right now. It's not looking too hot. See what happens at the opening price. Just marking out the gap here. So basically prior close to open. It's looking very heavy. Kind of want to see 120s hold here, to be honest. So just putting some levels quickly. All right, see what we got. So opening with a gap to the downside. So as long as we stay trading under the opening price, it's going to be looking really heavy. Just need to check financial juice before I push buttons because I'm not sure. I'm late again. Jump speaks in 30 minutes. That's gonna be an interesting one. Damn it. That could be an interesting one. Damn Trump. Let's see if you get back into 120s. Kind of want a long above opening price though. If that would make the most sense to play the gap close, or at least halfway to it. Why am I long biased? Because stocks only go up. Now this is a very tricky entry. I'm anticipating price to move back to opening price and above. Technically it's very heavy because you're opening up with a gap to the downside and you're trading under the opening price. So I should have waited for price to trade above opening price 156. I could cut it quicker and just get in later if you start trading under those bubbles, which is very likely to do, it seems. It's kind of a weak push. Sellers stay back in here. Right here, right now. Can we get back to the opening price? Not a biggest fan here. Like they're buying it very, very hard and price is like stuck. Not a fan of that. Kind of want to see some results from all the efforts. Looks like it's getting sold into. So I was trying to push it here. Rhythmic gave up. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised Rhythmic is giving up on that. Could have protected myself when I saw there was no result from the effort, but kind of wanted to give the area a go. Stop was very tight though. Don't want to miss too much with big stops and this downward pressure. Just not a fan of Trump speaking at the top of the hour. I could mess things up. Is this the long? I mean, would have gone close. Let's give it some time. Don't want to diddle here. Like again, they're pushing it hard here, like long. No results. It's just getting sold into. Kind of want to look for a diddle. Come on, straight towards that opening price. Ideally, she trades towards that opening price and reclaims that opening price, starts trading above, and tries to close the gap of yesterday, which is a very far away. 288. I mean, it's not that far. It ain't that far. $87. Yeah. Reclaim. Kind of want to go break even. Don't want to see it reject here. Going for a little bit more. Jesus. Jeez Louise. They were buying it hard down there. Kind of want to give it the benefit of the doubt for a move towards 260s. I'm not too worried as long as price trades above opening price. Kind of want to wait one touch reject for a drill. I don't want to get wicked out here. Worst case scenario is it goes to my break even. This could be a nice trail location. Well done, Secret. Well done. How much is that? 40%? Never traded with them. Don't want to trail here. This doesn't make any sense. Or does it? Once we start trailing above 260s or at 260s, I'll probably be more tight. We got jump speak in 12 minutes too. What instant bank? My cookies with my fun future was, I think, less than 10 minutes. Yeah. They be quick. NASDAQ, you gonna film me here, brother? Kind of greedy target, but probably could have scalped some outs, higher prices. It's very likely to start trading again against that absorption here. Kind of need to see what happens here. Retesting that area still is valid. The support. Gotta go past the green bubbles here. Get Trump speaking in 10 minutes. Private value area low 184. We're talking about Tuesdays, right? Yeah, I'm anticipating so I drew the opening price and then we got the close from yesterday, which is like 378 or 87. And then just draw basically a 50% gap into it. I'm anticipating price to at least try and push against 260s, which is going to be around the gap close. Yeah, it's around the gap close here. So I'm anticipating gap close at this point, especially as long as he starts trading above opening price. Probably start trailing somewhat, or I could take some out. Probably better to take one. Right, that got me break even on the day. And just aim for the gap close and just take some more profits on the way up. Delta is a little bit failing here. It's kind of getting divergent. That is a thing. Still looks good. I'm just not a fan of Trump speaking. In theory, I could have held on to my initial long. Just was not trusting what I was doing. Looks good. Just taking profits on pops here. Got one left. See what happens with that one. Secure me another 160. That'll put me up 500. Well done, sir. Damn, man, I gotta run for the bathroom. Stop is in place. Take profit is there. Yeah, I gotta run for the bathroom. I'll be right back. I got Trump speaking. Let's see what he's talking about. It's not even speaking yet. Jesus. It's very annoying that he's gonna be yapping about things too. Everything above the opening price, I'll be looking for the gap close. Not really much else to go off. Maybe the close from Tuesday. It's basically right here, 225. What is it? Well, my financial juice is telling me it's right now. And I think he speaks twice today too. Yeah, he speaks twice. As he speaks at 4 and probably right now 10 or 11. Not sure what time that is right with you guys. Next week we be moving time, daylight savings, whatever it is. Finally back in sync with the Americans. It's gonna be good for me. It was 3 weeks of chaos. Some brutal candles here. 140. Dude, that's a freaking 60-point candle or 80-point candle. Kind of missed a re-entry on the long, but not something I felt okay with longing. Kind of want to wait for price to trade above 260s, 270s, potentially the gap close, and then look for a potential move back to prior value. And or we lose opening price and then potentially short, but yeah, jump. We got jump. I mean, technicals just go out of the window when he's fucking on the phone with his tweets or whatever. That's annoying. Very, very annoying. So probably for me, gonna have to get really good entries, get me interested to put me in a serious spot. Still looking for the gap close into 60s ish, but trade location wise, it just becomes poor there for me. Even though I'm kind of sizing down using a bigger stop, it's still something not ideal. Should have used that stop the first time and just looks strong though. Still getting absorptions on the bottom here. So that again, after price retraced inside of that perfect support. Starting off again, red bubbles again on the downside. Support. Now we're getting the opposite of support, and I got green bubbles on top. Heavy buying pressure, unable to push through. Probably some kind of absorption going on. Kind of want to see that push through there. Otherwise, Yeah, not much to do here. Oh, fucking Trump. Also, just for a long, I kind of want to see it above that closing price from Tuesday, which is where we are rejecting from. And then from an opening perspective with gap rules, we drive down, we open, drive, test, fail, reject. Is that a thing? Open, test, drive, fail, reject. Don't want to see, or anyways, whatever. I don't want to see price trade below this. You basically want to see it holds and trade above the opening price right here. Otherwise, the session becomes very unclear. If you go down, for example, now start trading here and then go back up, it's starting to an open auction out of range. I think not the biggest, not the strongest, not the most obvious. I mean, and then the calendar says he speaks, or should have been starting speaking like 12 minutes ago, and then everyone's just waiting for him to say whatever he wants to say. This could take a while. This could take a long time. He's touching a peacemaker. Well, I think he's in the actual meeting right now, and afterwards he'll probably just speak about what has been said. I think that's what's going on. There's like, I think it could be still an hour before he even does that. Can't he do that like on a fucking Saturday or Sunday? Why do you do that right now? I'm pretty sure his family can't do that. They can trade Bitcoin though, for example. I think that's been a thing though. But regulated markets, I don't think that's allowed to. Not sure. So I'm anticipating price not going anywhere until he has spoken. So I kind of don't want to push buttons until he has done that. I want to put on risk, but I think the high probability is that price not going anywhere until he has done that. I could be wrong. I think Trump fucked the session today. There's also so much uncertainty in the market, which creates these really tight in liquid range days without real follow through. There's freaking huge candles too here. I mean, I still anticipate that gap close here, but I just don't want to put any risk on here. That don't make no sense. Buyers are getting absorbed around VWAP. Is the VWAP here? Let's see. Oh yeah, VWAP's here. More important thing to see at the VWAP, it's just flat. Very flat. This is a nice sell of an overnight. Overnight has been giving out some gems, VWAP wise, and then you get into a New York session. One huge push up and then just chop around VWAP. So delta wise, this is a very obvious level to flip. It's getting absorbed here, as you say. If I'll put a profile on top of that, probably gets very obvious. A shit ton of buying going on here and unable to push through. Not something I would like to long into, I think. I think I'd rather wait for the absorption to get absorbed, if that makes sense. And then start looking for longs after we close the gap, potentially. We'll see what's going on here. Do we sell off? Do we keep going? But here it's probably not the best bet for me. Kind of want it lower again against that opening price, or even more lower. And then still I would probably be looking for shorts at the same time, even though I favor longs more than shorts. And this is the most obvious way to see how things are chopping. So you get the buyers on top and you get the sellers on the bottom. And no one is winning this game. This is classic. Whenever I see this, I gotta stay away. I need to stay away until it's resolved one way or another. Even if there's a fake out, I kind of want to see something taken out from either way, either side, before doing business. The whole market is like anticipating something to happen, waiting, while Trump is just sitting there, probably not even giving a shit. Let's see if there's anything else to trade. No, I'm going to. I just want to look at some charts. Something's wrong with my data feed. Gold. Let's see what's going on in the world of gold. Is the choppy open? Very choppy open. Damn Trump. I'm waiting until the IB closes, see what happens. And that's like in 2 minutes, maybe 3. Smartest thing would be to come back tomorrow, because he's still speaking. One is going to take a while before the whole thing is done, what he's about to do now. And then he's speaking around to close again. So God knows the market might just wait for everything to be over. April 3rd, US holiday. Oh, really? It's like next Friday? God damn it. Damn holidays. Good Friday. Well, if you go to Financial Juice, you'll see a feed of YouTube, and they're saying they're awaiting Trump to speak. Let's see where that's from. I can link it in Discord though. I mean, it's super annoying. You could be right. Like they could have like wrong info, and that's just what it says. But the markets the absorption was clean, but I got stopped out break even because of that. What are you talking about? About that 60-point candle? Damn, they're fooling the market. Are you talking about this level. Mr. J Shetty still hasn't adjusted his name on the YouTube. Yeah, it'd still be a long bias, even in this crap. Then break evens. Then break evens, dude. I get nightmares from break evens. I get daymares from break evens. I'm trying to walk away from break evens. It's either you take something off, you take it all off, or you just leave it where it is. Or it's like break even and it's like super far away. Yeah, I'm trying to change a few things trade management wise. So for example, I was long twice from this level, one at the wrong time. I'm playing with a 240 point tick stop loss, which is at 50 or 60 points. So that's plenty of room. I just gotta be precise on levels and just give it room. Let the market do its thing, but just get involved at the right areas. And then when it moves, when I get the urge to do what I do best and throw myself out, it's just to take profits, scale it out. Yeah, CVD was acting up in this session. Early in this session, they were buying that shit hard on the move down. CVD is a good tool. I think this CVD, big trades, it's basically the only tool I use. And some lines on my chart. Yeah, man, they just fooled everyone that Trump would have started speaking. And the thing is, if I want to be looking for longs, I'm anticipating, because this was absorption earlier, so there's going to be some stops around here. So I'm anticipating price to flush that, and then maybe a regain or something like that, and then get it here or here. I kind of want to see the manipulation from that level. That'll get it moving for sure. Even if it gets back in range and starts shopping again, just need to have a good trade location. Damn, fucking... He's going at it right now.
I think you do fantastically well. Congratulations to you. You have an amazing family that were here yesterday in the Oval, sworn in. His family's amazing, so thank you very much.
That scared the shit out of me.
We're now on day 41 of the disgraceful Democrat shutdown of Mark Wayne's department. Congratulations. We came into a department that's shut down by the radical Democrats, right? But Democrats are really punishing the American people.
Wait, that's just going through.
One of the shows where they were interviewing people.
How do you unmute? Yeah. So he's speaking, CJ, he's speaking. Oh boy. Big G, my PC got hacked. I downloaded TradingView, free premium. Where the hell did you download it? Operation Epic Fury. Brutal. That's a nice wick. 40-point wick. Yo, bro, a little bit lower. Trump is trumping. Flush. I need to mute Mr. Trump because that's fucking annoying as fuck. I'm sure he'll be saying some things that will move the market. Come on down. Should be a quicker move once we start ticking below 136. Should be a little bit more volatile. See if we can find buyers, huh? Kind of want to be late. Kind of want to be late. Give back all profits. Kind of went in on the slightest up move there, which is fine. See if he can reclaim some levels. Kind of want to see this level flip, the one that prior gave some support. I don't want support to turn to resistance, which it kind of does look like so far. It's probably not the best time to trade, to be honest. Anything can happen. Like he can say freaking anything and the whole idea just nullifies. Support turns resistance or what? Kind of want to give it the benefit of the doubt for a real test. But yeah, this it's not ideal when he's speaking, especially about freaking the Strait of Hormuz. If you get some absorption, I might double my position and trail below or closer. That would make sense because I don't want to see price trade under absorption. I'm too slow. Dude, I hate it when I just added one. Oh damn, I thought I was that's why my stop was still that far away. Just added one extra micro. Jesus. Do I push more? Still looks heavy. Markets only go up. Until they don't. If it starts wicking 94s, 93s, it's going to be a real quick move towards my stop. Kind of want to protect myself at that level. At the same time, trying to give it a little bit of room. It's really not the best time to push buttons. Freaking Trump is trumping. Reclaim. Heavy selling. Heavy selling going on. Could close it. Too late for that. What's worth a shot? Just not ideal when Mr. Trump is speaking, probably. Oil prices and stock market drop haven't been that severe. Oh, really, Mr. Trump? This is where they buy hard, and this is where I'm gonna get wicked. Kinda have to. push up. If she reclaims, could be a real quick move back towards the opening price. And then same thing as before, if she gains opening price, basically this is anticipating the same move up, the same grind, reclaim, and then finally trades towards the gap close. There's some liquidity here. Could be a drive, could be a draw. Could be very wrong. I will be taking profits on the way up. Definitely not out of the woods yet. Push, push, push. Go, buddy, go, go, go. I like it. I like it. This is where I could go break even. I took my scalp my 4 micros out. Almost got back what I lost on taking profits there. I kind of like the entry. I kind of like the potential for price to reclaim. The most bearish part would be rejecting right here and then selling off from here. It would be very, very bearish thing. I don't think that bearish things has been said. Have been said. Never. I'm trying to not like take the break even and then just do this. I'm trying to just leave it, and I got my mouse over my market close. So I just set it to 1, my quantity. And then if I want to trail, I'll just take profits like I just did here. Instead of drawing it like, oh, I see a green bubble, I don't want to see this fail, and then it comes back and stops you out. It's just very mentally exhausting. It's just easier to let it do its thing. And if I'm eager to take something out, just take some profits. I mean, at this point, you could use like one of the red bubbles or even higher. Ideally, you want to see a retest of it. I mean, still has to regain 140s. Just a bit salty that I was early. Would have saved me $500 in P&L. That's what you get when you want to trade when Trump is speaking. want to go for a cup of coffee. Might just let it do its thing. But then I need to, I mean, $175. I need to protect it a little bit. Below that big red bubble there. This could chop around here too. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's off the dome. Off the dome. Yeah. Yeah. I never let nobody with no motion try to hold me. I'm an OG, and that's the old me. The way I'm sitting nowadays, the money stack 9 ways. I'm sipping on a latte. Why they all call me bougie? Bougie, bougie. I don't want no prayers from no haters. Probably waiting on my downfall. Mad that we made it in my wins on time. Why you trying to delay it? And they say it's authentic, but they wins look plated. They fake though, and I need all my cheese. Queso, provolone, to get all of my dogs out the trap like Home Alone. And Creed said I'm locked in. I really got no options. Standing on business, I need mines off the top then. Let them go ahead and count us all out. We just running up the numbers, watch us hit another level. Hey, hey, can't hold me back. Put the city on the map, boy. How you love that? Boy, they thought that I was playing, but I hit another level. About to hit another level, had to hit another level. Hey, hit another level. Finna hit another level, gotta hit another level. Hit another level. About to hit another level, had to hit another level. Hey, hit another level. Finna hit another level. Hey, hit another level. Hit another half meal, mixing bass and treble. Locking up the game like a Rico when it's federal. Locked on my target, it's a rap if I aim at you. You rather me pray with you. Please pay attention like hood. Focus on your mission like you should. If you had some vision, then you could, but you don't, so you won't. And you chasing that life, that's good, brother. Hold up, I need mine, please. You can't hold me. I'ma go ahead and hit another level. Go ahead and count us all out. We just running up the numbers, watch us hit another level. Hey, hey, can't hold me back. Put the city on the map, boy. How you love that? Boy, they thought that I was playing, but I hit another level. About to hit another level, had to hit another level. Hey, hit another level. Finna hit another level, gotta hit another level. Hit another level. About to hit another level, had to hit another level. Hey, hit another level. Finna hit another level. Hey, hit another level.
I'm not a fan of a rejection here. Looks like it kind of tried to push up. We're still talking about the war.
I got the bread and I got the juice. I got some dogs and I let them loose. Bring in the storm and this ain't the Zeus. Walk in the skies, but this ain't the loop. This ain't the truth. We ain't the same, you ain't have a clue. I'm in the game and untouchable. Cause I got the flame and this is the proof. Loading my toad, I still want all the smoke. We ain't talking about jokes, we just talking about more. I see all of my goals and it's looking like gold. I ain't asking for hope cause I know that it's show. Now you seeing me blow. This is premeditated, I've been underrated. That's
Everything is just flat.
the abundance came when I allowed my bosom to the loving grace. He the one who made it, so I'm in my bag. I died way before I ever raise a white flag. Shooting right
Nvidia is down 3%. Bounty 4.
you can never get your time back. Only me and my reflection fight back. Why this beat gon' probably need an ice pack. Just like the 26, I'm finna run with it.
Apple is up.
Taking it in. I keep the starters and we going farther like T.O. and Philly. We throwing it deep. This only possible through all the obstacles. I went ahead and I found me some peace. It's why my reflection is rocking the cheese. Just like the letter, I'm making several.
Doesn't look too hard if I look at Nvidia.
Now all of my passes last like running a race with Usain. I keep it coming like this is buffet. And if I'm stumbling, I'm in the grave. Never gon' fumble it. I get the bag and I run with it, gunning it, gunning it, gunning it, gunning it. Murray with the legs, all about finesse. I am not impressed. I don't need a rest. Coming in with less than you see the flags. Elohim with the melody and then he supply the breath. 70, keep it heavenly. Everybody get the bread. I got some bread and I got some cheese. I'm not impressed with none of the stage. Told her myself if it's up to me. Top of the list, I'm running the league. Don't run into me. We not the same, the homie compete. I'm in the game, I'm pulling from deep. Lugging a loaf, this is heavily. Another loaf, I've been burning toast. Let him tell it, I done done the most.
Kinda wanna see the push from here.
Ribbit over all these gimmicks like I'm jumping rope. I done phoned the gold. Hit me with the light, I got right back to it. Future looking brighter than a diamond jeweler. And the reason why, cause I put God in my meals. It's been like this, it's like Sawyer Way. Sauce on everything, bolognese. I've been legit since the 7th grade. And it's safe to say I control the wave. Control my speed, control my pace. Cling to Jesus, hold the grace. Please believe I've been running this marathon and my faith gon' hold the place. They saying I win again. Hard act to follow and tough pill to swallow. Remind them of sin to man. This gift is a benefit. See, I hate it, nigga, sin to man. Ever see me chillin', plotting no millions and counting these benches? Just know I got them straight from him again. Just like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission is same. I made a splash, now all of my passes last like running a race with Usain. I keep it coming like this is buffet. And if I'm stumbling, I'm in the grave. Never gon' fumble it. I get the bag and I run with it, gunning it, gunning it, gunning it, gunning it. Murray with the legs, all about finesse. I am not impressed. I don't need a rest. Coming in with less than you see the flags. Elohim with the melody and then he supply the bread. 70, keep it heavenly. Everybody get the bread.
Can we do it? Break even, Luffy. If it pops, structure looks perfect, but it has to go past 140s. this market. Sorry, no one wants to do business here. At this point, I'm committed to the trade. So very likely to get just whipped. Squeezy. Hit all my profits needed for the account. Close it up, run, come back tomorrow, and do it all over again. I'm very likely to do the same if I get stopped. Ideally, my stop is below those levels, but do you really want to do that?
Eyes watching me, I got them bitches mad then. 2:33 and I'm still going hard then. I'll buy a building just to burn it down then. Phone keeps on ringing but ain't calling back then. Eyes watching me, I got them bitches mad then. Yeah, badge but no copper, got them hidden, made a couple stick or chopper, got a aim, smell a bluffer like a copper, check her go, let the anger flow, it got in the muscles, fuck they feelings, fuck the green, got sick of fakers, wear my chapter, cut the cap, cheap couple, chains on couple, she's no clutter, I no pain, shop Gucci line and slice uppers, she's on top of wages, I've been going places, a departer, in Tahiti, packed to bomb bikini, fettuccine supper, eyes watching me, I got them bitches mad then.
Profile wise, makes more sense to put it where I put it.
Phone keeps on ringing but ain't calling back then. Eyes watching me, I got them bitches mad then. Eyes have seen what my mind couldn't believe. Making loves by women, couple Mr. Dennis with degree. I'm a bee chasing my dreams while my demons chasing me. Such a pessimistic optimist, yeah, realistically. Back down can be put in the ground, but feel deep down with the shame and the doubt. Pinch yourself, bitch, I just had it. Burn it down, write it. Hit it
bounce and I'll put it real break even again. Lunchtime approaching too. See, he's still talking, Mr. Trump. Seems like it. It's not ideal. Trading when he talks. Probably not the best day to do so. Is this gonna be the candle that stops me out? Man, she's slow. Still looks good until it doesn't. You see, just gonna grind lower. Next time she hits lows here, I'm out of that position. It's gonna be the make or break right here and right now. Not something I want to add to, but it's about to get to the last line of defense here. Bro, this brutal trade. It has been 30 minutes, NASDAQ. Yeah, CJ is still trading, but I don't think he's on right now. Do it, NASDAQ. I dare you. Volume. NASDAQ has lost volume, yes. It's very slow. It's about to go to my stop. Kinda wish there was some more juice on top of that 120 level. They're buying it right here. Well, NASDAQ, do that fit you. Volume popping in here. Sellers trying to take control. If it goes up, it's going to be looking really good. Beautiful. Let's go, NASDAQ. Almost want to add to it. Still need some continuation, but looks good. Can we get out of this slump? Low volume nodes rejection. From the overnight then, because I don't see that on my RTH here. Kind of losing interest in just holding this. Yeah, that low volume note must be from the overnight because it's not on my RTH. Is he still talking? Dude, is this fucking frozen or is he still just yapping? Jesus, dude. Come and stop me out already, please. Can you do me this favor, NASDAQ? That was a brutal hold. I'll still be looking for potential rejections from this level, but it's jump talking, all that. This is sluggish price action. I don't want to anticipate too much for potential gap close back up in the range and all that. Could still play out, but I think it's been good. I think I've been streaming for like 2 hours now, no? Yeah, 2 hours and 5 minutes. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, losing the lows here would be a real bad thing. I don't think the market's gonna do that today. I mean, it could do whatever you want, but unless something really bad happens, I don't see it happen. And if it happens, below this, where it basically bounced from, it's basically a high volume node from the session from the 20th. If you lose that level, it's gonna look real spooky. But unless it does that, on the other hand, I tried my longs at the open right here. At some point, you just gotta admit that she's not that strong, I guess. So I'm not really sure if I would do it again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just leave it for tomorrow. What do we got tomorrow? Michigan sentiments final top of the hour after the open. That's usually a market mover somewhat. As long as Trump's not trumping that day, it's all good. Because it's also like talking at the close, so probably anticipating the same thing. Like impulse moves, consolidate, impulse moves, consolidate. Yeah, I might just take my 505 for the day and come back tomorrow. How about them apples? All right, I'm gonna go enjoy my day. I'll see you on tomorrow. Peace.